There's a new stat from the National Association of REALTORS which states that 53% of our buyers and sellers now fall into a specific demographic group. You can probably guess what that is. It's the Millennial Generation. So millennials aren't kids anymore. They're actually in their mid-20s, sometimes early 30s. So they are definitely the driving force in the market. They're far, far bigger than the baby boomer generation ever was. So when we look at just statistically the numbers of this, we have to embrace millennial marketing. It's super important. And there's some things that we can do to do a much better job with them. Number one is social media. You know I was going to say that, right? That's where they're at. We got to go where the audience is. That means we're doing 5 to 15 posts a week on different platforms that we're going to know that they're going to be there at. So some of you might be doing Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. You just got to figure out what platforms you're going to embrace. You're not going to be everywhere, but you're going to be somewhere, right? You're going to have visibility. You're not going to be a secret agent. There's nobody walking in on floor time or calling you on floor time anymore. Those days are long gone. You've got to be doing outreach. Second thing is you got to have really strong branding, guys. Your old school branding or just relying on the company is not enough. You personally have to have your own personal brand. It's got to be clean. It's got to be authentic. It's got to resonate with people. And this can't be something you hand build. You need a professional graphic designer to work with you and develop a brand and a brand board that you can use with every piece of marketing that you do. So important to come across super professionally and dialed in. Next is really important digital presentations. The old school piece of papers and old school flip books and things that we might have brought to the table in the past aren't going to work anymore. We need a digital presentation, things we can deliver through email, we can deliver through a Zoom meeting, we can change on the fly. That's really visually stunning is going to be super important as well. If you don't have that digital presentation, this is the year you need to put that together. And one thing to remember is that millennials respond really, really, really more than you'd ever think to referrals and recommendations. 92% believe in a referral and recommendation over mass marketing. So when you're thinking about your reviews and recommendations, do you have that system dialed in? Do you have every review and recommendation you possibly could? Because if you don't, you're missing an opportunity. Do you have a Google business page set up? Do you have your Facebook business page set up for reviews, right? Are you getting reviews on Realtor.com, on Zillow.com, on Yelp? Are you everywhere with reviews, and are you asking for everyone to give them to you? Remember, people don't necessarily have to close a transaction with you to give you a review on Facebook, to give you a review on Google Business, to give you a review on Yelp even. It's only on Zillow and Realtor.com that they might have to have done a transaction, right? So keep that in mind. And last is video engagement. We have to be on video. 94% of our competitors will never touch video and never will. That's great. That means we're narrowing our competition down to only 6% of the realtors in the market who are willing to do it. Now, you want to get better at video fast. One of the best things you can do is shoot a video every single day and try to use 2 or 3 of those throughout the week. So you're not going to use them all, because some of them won't be great, but you can use 2 or 3 of them and really start to connect with your audience. Video with your audience is almost as good for them as you being with them personally. So a few ideas there for you reaching out to this giant, incredibly lucrative area of the market, which is working with millennials. Hope that helps you. Have a great day and good selling.